Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. What's new in love, what's going on around you, anything about your past that you may need to know. It is a general love reading, so take that into consideration. Welcome everyone. Welcome to anybody new. Welcome back to all my Aquarius. So grateful for your love and your support. Let's see what we have. Spirit, if you could please share with me, for anyone who has found this reading today, any messages of guidance. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Expressing yourself. Absolutely. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Okay, so we're open. We are releasing any restrictions. We're not putting any rules around things. Let's see what else we have. One more. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Compromise. Okay, so that may be touching some of you. Some of those thoughts may be connecting with you right out of the gate. They want one more. Spirit said, I have commitment. Let's get this one. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So you are committed. You're committed to yourself and your own beliefs. I love that. That is important to know. Spirit, please share with me what is going around us with what is around us with love, what is coming towards us. What do you have for us? I have a Hanged Man. I have the Moon. Judgment. And I have a Ten of Swords. So letting something go. This overall energy right now for me of you are receiving what you're supposed to receive, even if you feel like you've been waiting. I know that that doesn't make sense for some of you, but if you feel like you've been in limbo or you feel like you have been waiting a long time for someone, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. Okay. So a little bit of it's okay to let that feeling go, like I'm in limbo, and just saying it's okay to be in limbo. I'm here for a reason, because it actually is part of your path. It is part of where you're supposed to be. So if you feel like I don't know what's going to happen next in a relationship, I don't know where we're headed, it's the answers just haven't come to you yet. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means the answers haven't come to you yet. Let's see what we have. I have a Lover's card. Maybe we are waiting because it's going to be perfect. It's going to be the soulmate that we waited for. Okay. We waited for this and Spirit delivered, right? We waited a long time for this love. And sometimes it is worth the wait. Sometimes it is, you don't even remember looking back at how long you did have to wait, because it is so worthy. I have a 10 of Wands. Okay. It was a long time. Look at, it's like, okay, so I waited a long time for this love, but it's the dream love that I've been waiting for. So for those of you that it just took a long time to meet your person, or you're still waiting, it's okay. It is everything that you're going to hope and dream of. And that's what I want you to just focus on. Sometimes we just have to take a deep breath and just keep believing. All right. And I know it's really, really hard when you feel like you're in limbo or it's been a long time. But this is like a promise from Spirit that your soulmate is out there and it's everything that you have been hoping and dreaming for. So let's keep going, because I'm excited about this love, because this is telling me that this is who it's meant to be. They're saying bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles. So this beautiful sense of security around this connection, this sense of happy home, happy life. We could have it all. It could be everything that you've ever dreamed of. So we want this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what this person's feelings are going to be. These could be future feelings. These could be somebody that's come into your life just as a confirmation. Soulmate energy. Let's see. What do we have? I feel you are husband and wife material. So whoever this is that you waited for it because it's the real deal. You waited for it because it's a lifetime commitment. Somebody who wants to be in your life always and forever. Oh, I love that. Just the sense of always and forever. You know, life is good when you meet the right person. You fuel my creativity. It's nice. I'm falling in love with you. I'm falling in love with you. You are the reason I keep going. You give them strength. Maybe you empower them somehow. Maybe you're their biggest cheerleader. Maybe you're really good for their ego. You stroke their ego. You make them feel good about themselves. That's nice. I think you are very talented. All right. So they like everything about you. It's almost like they admire your strengths. Okay. If you're really creative in an area of your life, or you have other skills, musical talents, artistic talents. And I feel like they go out of their way, to say that I'm really impressed with some of the things that you're able to do that they're probably never could do. So that's nice. Love will keep us together. So we're falling in love. And secretly, almost a sense of secretly, I've been admiring you. Maybe they had a little bit of a crush on you before this all started, something like that. So it's a little bit of a feeling of, I had a thing for you. I'm going to say it that. Maybe they've been thinking about you for a while and kind of hoping that would come to this next level. Spirit, what do you want from this connection? What is going on in this connection? I have a disaster. Maybe we came out of something. It's a tornado. So maybe we meet this person after they just came out of something, maybe their last relationship. That's how they described their last relationship. It was a total disaster. It was something that I wasn't happy with. Let's get this jumper. It was locked in there. You're on my mind the most. So that was stuck in the deck. We'll take that. Cheating, and accused of cheating. All right, but it's crossed out. So maybe there was somebody in this person's past that just was always accusing them of things that maybe they weren't even doing. And after a while, that gets old. Nobody wants to be accused of something they're not doing. So I feel like either they had a very jealous ex or a non-trusting ex, something like that. Maybe that you'll hear about that. I have dreams about you. I'm dreaming about you. Advice. Now that just came into me as more along the lines of that we can confide in each other, that we share each other's opinions and we trust each other's opinions. That's kind of how that came into me. I have a female running. Yeah, there was a disaster here with this last relationship. So they probably are coming out of something that wasn't healthy, wasn't good for them. And you're going to look like you're a hero because they want to talk to you. They trust you with that advice. They trust you. And then there's happier days ahead. So you're somebody that they were dreaming about. They like that they can talk to you about anything. Maybe you have a very healthy way of problem solving or talking things through or coming up with solutions, something like that. But we have happier days ahead for them. And that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about what they were coming out of and what they could have with you. So it's moving in the direction of, I could be so much happier with you. And then that's because it's a soul connection. You waited a long time for this connection. So, and now they have probably something to compare it to themselves. Let's see what else they have. A 9 of Wands. It's a long time coming. Queen of Wands, a great passion for you. Look at that. And then a Prince of Wands. They are not gonna hold back on their feelings. This is somebody who I feel like has struggled with relationships in the past. They haven't been in healthy relationships for whatever reason. And now they have somebody that they really are connecting to, really feeling that you guys have a lot more in common. There's some solutions to problem solving going on in this connection. So it's the sense of full steam ahead. It's the sense of, I don't want to lose the opportunity. I don't want to lose the opportunity to get to know you or for you to fall in love with me. And a little bit of I'm not going to drop the ball. If they are serious about this connection, they're not going to drop the ball because you're different. They said you're special in the sense that either you have your act together compared to other people that they've been with, or you just have so much more to offer. You are, I guess, unique to them in the sense that they keep getting themselves trapped in these relationships that it ends up being a burden to them as opposed to passion and inspiring. So you have something so much more to offer them. And that's why they're really gung-ho. Look at transformation, the cycle, walking across a bridge. Maybe this person's going to change you. And all we have to do is turn around and walk over that bridge and start a new journey, start a new cycle with this person. This person's transforming you as well. So that is gorgeous. The sacred temple spirit. You both may be feeling like this is, it could be you could share the same religion. Let's say that also. You could just feel like it's sacred space. Like when we're together, we're in our own little sacred space, whether you call it a temple or an oasis or an island. But it's this feeling of when we're together, our time alone together is sacred and nothing can interfere with what we create when we're just the two of us. That is kind of how that card's reading to me. Let's see what else they're saying. One more of these. These are always pretty. And then this deserving. You are deserving. You're deserving of love. You're deserving of a soulmate charging into your life after all this time who sees you as something special, something that is totally different than what they've ever had in the past. And this sense of, it's going to transform both of us. It's going to transform both of us. It's just a different level of a relationship. And I love this sacred space, like our sacred space. Spirit, please share with me. What do you want us to know about this connection? I have an 8 of Wands, momentum, movement. I have a 9 of Swords. I have a Sun. It's a new beginning, harmony, bliss, walking away from something, getting rid of some old things, and a 2 of Wands. A little bit of projecting into the future. Like I could see myself being happy with this person. I can see myself building a life around this person. So this is very playful to me, right? The scene at the beach. So I just feel this little bit of a childhood innocence going on. Also, I see myself just going through life with this person. And maybe it's just a daydream in the beginning, but maybe some of the things that you're daydreaming about will actually start to come true, whether it's, I want to go for walks on the beach with this person. I want to travel to the mountains with this person. They're saying, let go of the fears, let go of the worries, allow the energy to come towards you. Allow this energy just to come. You've waited, they had said in the beginning, right? You waited a long time for this love, and this is a forever and always love. So we just want to let it unfold and allow Spirit to bring the two of you closer and closer together. Three of Cups, marriage and a commitment. This is going to turn into a long-term relationship. It is. Look at this, the Lovers. How gorgeous. Look at you. We finally found each other. Oh, I like the little Cupid's arrow in the picture above the bedroom. So Three of Cups, we're happy together. We have a celebration. You're in my arms. I can't wait to be with you. Just this feeling of a soul connection. We finally have found each other. And that's what I want you to focus on. If this hasn't come into your life yet, that's okay. Just use this reading as a manifestation because it's going to be here before you know it. It could come in very quickly with this Eight of Wands also. That's always a fast-moving energy. But we have something happening here that is going to be a celebration. It's going to be happy. Spirit, what are the love messages that you have for us today? I want you. I want you. You're my soulmate. Does that say forever be my always? What did I say a moment again? Always and forever. You will forever be my always. I do feel that way. I feel like from the moment that we meet, I think that we recognize each other as soulmates. I think that we see that there's going to be so much more going on here. Spirit just said there's no games, there's no playing, there's no craziness. In fact, your person, because they had some of that in their past, may be really grateful for you because it's just steady and consistent, and you grow to love each other over time, and you bond together, and it just becomes, stronger and stronger. So there's nothing crazy about this connection other than they're crazy in love with you. And that's okay too. I'll take that. I can feel your energy all around me. Great vibration, great chemistry, right? I wish you could hear all the words I'm too afraid to say. I'm sure they tell you how much they love you, but maybe they wish they could say something even more deep than I love you, something that would be really express what their heart is going through. But this is the type of relationship they'll show you. You mean the world to me. You mean the world to me. I wonder if I'm on your mind as much as you're on mine. I always like that. Are you thinking about me as much as I think about you? So I do feel that. And then I feel so much passion for you. Of course, no doubt in my mind, this is a soul connection that we've been waiting for. This was worth the wait. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want you to enjoy this love. I want you to know you're worthy of this love. You are ready to receive this love, all of that, and everything, all of the above. And this is beautiful. So we're going to put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Aquarius, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.